The night study program at St Joseph's is probably one of the highlights of what we offer in terms of education. Essentially all of our boarders, which is about 500 students, and up to 3/4 of our day boys, which is about another 400 students, stay at the college each night for study. Depending on the year group, that'll range from an hour and a half in year 7 right through to 3 hours for our boys in year 11 and 12. What it provides a structured environment for the boys to do their study. Each year group has about 7 staff who assist them during that time. They're there for supervision, but they're also there to help them with their work. And a number of our supervisors are teachers here at the college, and they'll help them on any questions they've got, any work that they've got, anything that they're unsure of. In addition to that, we've got a whole tutoring system that works where some boys will require extra assistance, like many students have at other schools, but it's provided here on site at the college, where tutors register with us and parents can pay additional money directly to the tutors, and we provide the facility for that to occur, and we manage that through our staff here at the college.
Well, I use my tutor mostly for math. You can use them for more subjects, but basically, with math, there's usually a lot of the times I have troubles with concepts I don't understand. So I usually just get my tutor to help me out and explain them to me. And that just helps a lot more because it's hard, because the teacher only has an hour, so it's useful to have a tutor to help you keep going, and just explain the really hard concepts.
Yeah, at home, if you don't understand a question, you can go ask mum and dad, and if they don't know, then you're kind of stuck. But with the nighttime study program, the teachers, they know the curriculum and they know what to do, so they can help you.
I sometimes go to study help, so if my math homework gets a little bit hard, I can ask them questions.
Well, I think it's a benefit because I think it's good because at home I don't really have teachers and I don't have math tutors who come around and help. And at home I get distracted a lot from my brothers and all the distractions at home. Yeah.
You have good staff around you to help you with anything, any support you need, it's there. Everything, all the utensils you need, everything's there. It's so easy.
Well, most of the staff are teachers, and you can ask them most questions and they will have a good answer for you because they know what they're doing.
We can just ask the questions that at home you might not get to ask. Say Dad might not be the best at maths, and then you've got a math teacher here, so you can get help really quickly and easily.
Probably one of the best aspects of what we provide is boys collectively know that they're in this together. If boys go home and study at home on their own, obviously there's a bit of a grind and grit in terms of achieving their academic goals. Sitting in a study class with 15 other boys, all working on the same key concepts, the same homework, the same sets of study guides, really provides that environment where they're aware of what's happening elsewhere around the college. They've got a really good understanding of what the expectations are for them to achieve to their best. The teachers going around will then see common problems that students are having. They'll see the same assessment tasks coming up with different boys that might be sitting there. So again, they can get around and provide that assistance to make sure that the boys are working to their potential.
Yeah, I really feel like being here, it's kind of like a bit of extra school. It gives you 2 hours to focus on schooling, and it keeps you in that school mindset instead of having to go home and you think school's over. Here you can still at school, so you're kind of in the same environment.
I think it's just really good because if you're onto something, then you can continue it without having to really put a stop to anything or the creative ideas.
I find it really helpful because I can't study at home. There's just too many distractions and I never get any work done. I'll start something and not finish it. So that's why it's helpful to have a nighttime study program where I can get all my work done.
Well, I enjoy being able to work collaboratively on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the library, and being able to get help from trained professionals being teachers with my study of a nighttime, which I wouldn't get at home. Yeah.
It's really good because we have set times to study, so I'm not always, like if I didn't, I'd be like real distracted and all that because I wouldn't have that set time. When that set time we got all the help there, it's really easy to study and get as much work done as possible in that amount of time.
Once the boys hit year 10, 11 and 12, they don't study in the classrooms, they study at their desk in their boarding space. So each of our boarders and our day boys in the boarding area has their own desk, and they'll study in that environment there. And again, the supervisors will walk around, the tutors are there to support them to do the best that they can and help them with their learning.
So I think that in year 10, 11, 12 and the exams start getting harder, it will really help me study at home or at school on the weekends or weekdays, because I feel like I'll be in I'll get into like a better habit of studying.
The real benefit, I think, that our parents receive from it, particularly like our boarding parents, obviously have an understanding that their son is here, right through the evening, and that study environment's provided. So there's peace of mind, and there's that assurance that there's an environment here where they know that their son is getting an hour and a half right through to 3 hours, depending on what year group they're in, of dedicated supervised study each evening.
Yeah, it's really helpful having the staff here because you can just get a quick and easy response to any like math question or anything.
It helps me because I just have good people around me to help me do my work. And then it's also good because all the teachers and like staff members are able to help me if I'm stuck on a question. And like we have people coming around to ask like, are you stuck and if you need any help.